Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome, my dear sons, students of third preparatory, the science exam of Egyptian Embassy in KSA 2020. First question, choose the correct answer. One of the examples of the scalar physical quantities is space, displacement, force, time, acceleration. The answer, one of the examples of scalar physical quantities is time. Number 2, the scientist who established the nebular theory is Chamberlain, Moulton, Laplace, Fred Hoyle. The answer is the scientist who established the nebular theory is Laplace. Number 3, the change of the position of an object by the time relative to position of another object is motion, distance, acceleration, speed. The answer is the change in the object position of an object by time relative to a position of another object is motion. Number 4, in sexual reproduction, male gametes and female gametes combine together to form nucleus, cytoplasm, zygote, spores. The answer is in sexual reproduction, male gametes and female gametes combine together to form zygote. Number 5, the image of an object that is formed in plane mirror is always space, virtual upright and enlarged, dash, real inverted and small, dash, real reversed and equal, dash, virtual upright and equal. The answer is the image of an object that is formed by a plane mirror is always virtual upright and equal. Number 6, if the angle between the incident light ray and the reflected light ray is 60 degrees, so the angle of reflection will be 30, 60, 120, 180. The answer is if the angle between incident light ray and reflected light ray was 60, so the angle of reflection equal 30, and also the angle of incidence equal 30. Give reason for number 1, the long-sightedness is treated by using a suitable convex lens. The answer is because the convex lens converge light rays and collect the light rays to allow the image to be formed directly on the retina. Number 2, it is difficult for a car to move by a regular speed. The answer is it is difficult to move by regular speed in streets due to the condition of the street and the traffic. Second question, write the scientific term for each of the following. Number 1, ability of some animals to compensate their lost parts. The answer is regeneration. Number 2, the total distance covered by a moving object divided by total time taken to cover this distance. The answer is average speed. Number 3, the point which lies at the middle of the reflecting surface of a spherical mirror. The answer is pole of the mirror. Number 4, vision of near objects clearly and far objects distorted. The answer is short-sightedness or short sight. B, the opposite figure illustrates one phase of mitosis, division. Examine it, then answer the following. What is the name of this phase? The answer is it is metaphase because chromosomes are arranged in one line in the equator of the cell. So, number 1, it is metaphase. Number 2, in which phase the nucleus and the nuclear membrane disappear? The answer is in prophase. The answer is in prophase. Third question, Number A, letter A, complete the following statements. Number 1, in the speed time graph, the motion with space speed is represented by a straight line which is parallel to the axis of time. The answer is, in speed time graph, the motion with regular speed or uniform speed is represented by a straight line which is parallel to the axis of time. Number 2, if the unit of distance is meter and the unit of time is second, so the unit of speed will be space. The answer is, the unit of speed will be meter per second. Number 3, the phenomenon of crossing over occurs in the space phase of meiosis division. The answer is, the phenomenon of crossing over occurs in prophase, first prophase, or prophase 1 of the meiosis division. Number 4, the gamete contains space, the number of chromosomes that are found in the mother cell. The answer is, the gamete contains half number, half. The answer is half, the number of chromosomes found in the mother cell. B, define each of the following. Speed. Speed is the distance covered by a moving body divided by in unit time. The distance covered by a moving body in unit time, or we can say also it is a distance covered in 1 second. Number 2, the universe. The universe is wide and extended space which include galaxies, stars, planets, moons, and living organisms and everything. So the universe is wide extended space that contain galaxies, stars, planets, moons, living organisms and everything. Fourth question, correct the underlined words. Number 1, the two gases that produced the stars and galaxies were oxygen and the nitrogen. The answer is, the two gases that produce the stars and galaxies were hydrogen and helium. Number 2, the real image is the image that cannot be received on a screen. The answer is the virtual image, the image which cannot be received on a screen. Number 3, the parental individual disappears when the reproduction occurs in bread mold fungi. So the correct answer is, the parental individual disappears when reproduction occurs in bacteria or in amoeba or paramecium or euglena. Number 4, a concave mirror has focal length equal 10 centimeters, so its radius of curvature equal 5 centimeters. The answer is, a concave mirror has focal length 10 centimeters, so the radius of curvature will be double, which is 20 centimeters. B, a car was moving with a speed 25 meters per second. When the driver applies the brakes, so the car stopped after 10 seconds. Calculate the acceleration by which the car moved. So we have here the speed of the car, 25 meters per second is V1 or initial speed. And the car stops, so the final speed or V2 equals 0. And the time equals 10. So the rule here, A or acceleration equal V2 minus V1 divided by T. V2 which is 0 minus V1 which is 25 divided by 10. So it will be, the result will be negative 2.5 meter per second square. This means the car is moving by negative acceleration or deceleration 2.5 meter per second. Thank you everybody. I wish you succeeded. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you and goodbye.